video to Patreon a year ago, and this whole channel is behind the scenes of being an artist if you feel like checking out the other videos. I think this is one of the more interesting videos. I'm really excited to share this one. But if you want to support an artist, don't go to my Patreon. It's a total failure. It's a bit of a flop. But if you do want to support an artist, there's a tips page on my website somewhere, and I've got a colouring in book series that you can colour in and make your own artworks. That's fun. Or just buy the art. Because that's my goal of my career. That's
5 minutes and 20 seconds left. We're getting close to the winner of $1,000.
If you also thought it might be a funky idea, then please pass on the idea to your coworkers and let's talk logistics. I don't know. We'll see. Probably a no. Worth asking. May responded, she's humoring me. I won't wait for a response. I did respond being like, hey, this is a video I did in 10 days, but that was oil. Like, come on, man. Like, I've got something here to share, but okay. So that's probably not going through, judging by my sixth sense. Okay. Now the art fair is introducing an art battle. They haven't done it before. It's new. I'm just gonna say that I feel like maybe I suggested something like that. Anyway, how do I apply? Sure, I want to fucking school some artists. I didn't expect this plot twist. Sure. Yeah, I'll spend some time applying. Let me in. It was my fucking idea. We all know it was my idea. Come on. I have no proof that it was my idea whatsoever. Future me popping in here. It was totally like, okay, in my world, it was totally my idea. Because, okay, so it's July now, 19, and they plan all the way ahead to October 26. And so, what was that? That was March. That was May. I get March and May confused. That was May 7th. And the finals were on the 19th. So it was like a week and a half notice. Yeah. And by the time this wrapped up, they'd already started marketing the next one. In 20 minutes. In 20 minutes. You can't, the paint doesn't fucking dry in 20 minutes. What do you mean 20 minutes? Because I went here and it was like your best live artwork example. And I was like, what's the time frame? 20 minutes. That sounds fun. What piece of shit is that? But for $1,000 bucks, what fucking piece of shit is that? There is no such thing as an artwork in 20 minutes. I don't know, you just can't execute what you're meant to execute in an artwork in 20 minutes unless it's like a Pollock kind of thing. I don't know if I have the mental bandwidth for this. Show us some of your art that isn't a painting. What if I'm a surrealist that does oil paintings? Oh, my digital artworks. There we go. I'll just put some digital artworks. I have to fill in this bio. Like, man, you know when people put in like a bid for those jars of jelly beans? It's like, hey, I want to go in the running for this, and you just put down like your name and a bid. Why is this so complicated? I'll probably get in because they're 20-minute slots and they're 4 days, and it's like, how many artists can you get in? But I don't see myself winning. I just don't really see, like, I kind of, my big rewards tend to be out of hard work, not out of luck. So, yeah. I was running this morning and I was like thinking, I'm definitely getting in because mathematically, like if they're 20-minute slots and you'd need like 10 minutes in between, I don't know, that's a lot of people every day. And I did this thing ages ago where I was trying to open up a shop and have artists contribute, and like, that was a different project. It didn't work out. I have comments on that. I'm vaguely aware of how many artists there are in Sydney that are willing to like actually treat it as a career. So I'm definitely getting in. But then I was thinking like, I need a train. This is now a separate video from the busking. I need to watch Rocky. I need to watch Hot Rod. I need to like form some sort of contraption that's like a heat fan here so that it blows onto the painting, because it's like I only have 20 minutes, and then I need to like, after I'm told I'm getting in, that's when I'm going to start the like non-mental training, but physical training, like 20 minutes each day, like smash it out. And then I'm thinking, I'm just gonna use like a piece of wood or something, like, because this is not actual art, it's just showing off your skills. I'm in.
Congratulations!
I have 9 days, 6 p.m. Fuck yeah. Let's see what's going on here. I'll read it later. Alright, I'm not really too invested in this because it's like, it's not a real artwork. Like public message to the partners, I was like, fuck yeah, the school smartest. And then to the audience, I was like, yeah, okay, I sound a little bit cocky though. And so I put the word maybe on the end. And so this is pretty much what happens. They own everything. I'll receive 50% of whatever it sells for. Am I waiving liability for what? For prevented for being sued. Yeah, everyone is so cautious these days. Yeah, so man, do you have to sign up to this shit on rap battles? I doubt that. I bet rap battles are a lot more relaxed. Oh, there's only 12 people competing. Oh, wow. Okay, I feel a bit special. Thank you. That's wonderful. Okay. That's fantastic. I'm training for this. This requires training. There are artists using reference images. You might see me side-eye them. I don't want to get kicked out of the competition in case I break a rule, so I'm making this question as vague as possible. Okay, I'm looking at the competition. Lots of portraits. Lots of portraits. I'm not really a portrait person. Lots of naked bodies. What was the other one? Sure, I'll make something different. Oh, the guy in this suggested video believes what I believe in. I think the canvases just keep getting bigger. Look at that. Can this fuck off? They just keep getting bigger. Okay, that's actually going to be quite a challenge. Okay, I start practicing tomorrow. Fantastic! A fan is allowed. A fan is allowed. He thought I meant a high-powered fan. And I'm like, no man. What's that rapper called that's got a clock? I don't know how to spell it. Flavor. Flavor. Oh, it's actual spelling. Cool. It's not out of the rules. Don't wanna. No bad grammar here. Okay, today's schedule went out the window just a little bit, so I'm kind of like, well, I might as well go and hunt down a fan today instead of ruin the schedule for another day. So I'm hunting down a fan later today. They gave me a little promo, little poster to share around. Sure, why not? Thank you. This fan is perfect. This fan is perfect. It's 24 bucks and it's got a handle for like my chain. This fan is perfect. Not today, tomorrow, because my friend might have one, and I just don't like supporting consumerism. But this one's right next door, and it's cheaper, but there's no handle. I don't need a handle, but a handle is useful. And this one kind of looks better to be a necklace. Sir, why are you using a $15 heater to heat up a room? Okay, things to note. I always go for chocolate before painting, so I need to bring a cherry ripe. And I don't know if I should use my running playlist or my music, or my art playlist. So I'm gonna start off with the art playlist. Also just working with what I've got in terms of what I want my brushes to touch with acrylic paint. These are my oil brushes, like those only touch oil paint. 8 days left. I'm gonna recreate the painting Unexpected because I think that I don't need a heater for it within the color wheel.
Failure.
Looks a bit shit. I might have another go. Okay, ready to try again. The color's gonna be muted because my gesso's grey.
Failure.
Okay, I don't think time is the restriction here. It's dealing with the paint. So doing another round tonight is only going to result in the same result. So I need the heater and I need a better blue because I want that vibrant blue. This looks like shit. I figured out what's wrong. Acrylic doesn't hold its shape, but oil does. It's kind of like jelly versus mayo. Yeah, it's okay. I have to figure out how to maneuver this paint. The acrylic is just destroying my nails, so I think I'm gonna put like lip balm or something on them this time. It's time to get a fan and a brochure. What have I been using? Where is my blue? Phthalo blue. Because the blue I have at first glance looks like this, but it makes a purple when I add white. There we go, nice and messy, but like tidy messy because it's on the blue finger. Why don't they legit don't have any middle blue? No middle blue. Fuck yeah, Officeworks is where it's at. I wasted so much time walking around. This is the shade I want, but it's $100. This is probably it. But I see that the further I go over here, the further away I am from purple. Alright, there we go. There's the new blue. It's okay. And I got a heater. At first I thought it was heavy, but then I was stuck in Officeworks waiting for a brochure to be printed literally for an hour. So now I don't think it's that heavy. It'll be fine. I'm thinking deeply about paint. Okay, here's a better analogy than yesterday. So the acrylic paint is kind of like yogurt, and the oil paint is like butter. And you like ordinary yogurt, ordinary butter, and it's like imagine you're just like trying to spread yogurt onto toast. You just get like a whole lot of yogurt on there. It's messy. You get thin bits, you get thick bits, and it's like yum. And then you get the butter and you're spreading it on, and it's like a lot more controlled. So that's the difference. And then I was thinking like deeply about like science, how there's like chemical reactions and there's physical reactions, and like the chemical reactions, like an egg, when you heat up an egg, it stays in that new form, like a fried egg. But like when you heat up water, so that was like a chemical reaction, and it turns into vapor, it reverts back into water eventually because that's a physical reaction. And I'm thinking like, oh, that's kind of like the difference between oil and acrylic, but like, no, like oil doesn't revert because I'm not really heating anything, and heating oil doesn't make it dry either. You need UV. Anyway, that's my thinking. This is a whole nother ball game using acrylic. I've got some learning to do. I've sussed it out. There was just a little safety mechanism I had to bypass with some tape. And I'm looking at it because I do dabble with electronics, and I'm like putting my hand here to see if there's any like actual suction, and no, it's just spinning. That doesn't seem to like pull any force from this side. And I think this distance from the fan is safe enough for me. I just need to make the chain long enough so that my hair doesn't go anywhere near it. I'm not going to get any good lighting this week. It's a stormy week here. So I wasn't expecting to spend 3 hours out yesterday. I just wanted to spend 1 hour out there getting the brochure, getting the paint, getting the heater. But then I spent 45 minutes walking around the shops trying to find a damn medium blue that's not like ultramarine, or like, where's the primary blue at? Officeworks, I guess. And then I spent like another hour in Officeworks because the chick running the print area, because I had to get the brochure as well, you could tell it was like the hardest activity she had like all week. She was doing these ones like, so I was just kind of thinking like, man, you're in your prime. You have the option to party 3 times a week, and like your parents pay your bills. Like, stressing over a piece of paper here. But I remember what it was like being a teen. It's tough. So I was just like, damn. And then by the time I got home, I was just starving because it took forever. So I made up a feast and then I ate. And then because I stayed up till 4 the past 3 days, I just slept. So yesterday was a total write-off. But I'm gonna train double today. I'm thinking with this acrylic paint because it's like yogurt. I'm probably gonna have to do like thin layers, but then there's like a tactic to it because I'll be having the heater, and then I was thinking it's okay with the hair because the necklace is just, I'm gonna pin it down with the necklace. Luke suggested a gold chain. I don't. I remember this gold chain I had once, and it's not something I would throw out. I wasn't expecting not to have a gold chain around, but I've got a strap, which looks way scarier. So I'll get a gold chain later. Okay, that's not as frightening as I thought. It's just way too low. I look ridiculous. I'm not so sure this is channeling Flavor Flav as much as it is a pregnant woman. I'm ready. Got my snacks. TV's covered. I'm strapped in. Go. Decision. Way better than before. No mess. My heater cut out. But it was after the background had dried, and I think this time I'll turn the heater on as I'm applying the background instead of like 5 minutes in. It's okay. There's not enough range in colors for me. Accidentally put too much black. Okay, I'll let it dry. Wash my brushes. Try again. I did that round only with these 3 brushes, and I'm feeling limited because I really need like a medium 2 centimeter, and I only want square brushes. Same image, daytime. I put way too much black on. I just ran with it. Better. I got more green in this time. It's just as dark, but that's a knock-on effect from the previous round. It's the safety mechanism, so I'm gonna swap the spring for a minute. It's also looking really Magritte, so I'll get brushes. I need better brushes. I need to get better. I've absolutely no intention of letting this be a close call. Artist is my career. I need it. Mars in the 10th. I got, these were only $2 this time. You can imagine if I was buying the $14 one, it actually would add up to $100. So I got that, and then the universe has just been waiting for me because I found this at the op shop and there was only one, and I was like, that's fucking perfect. I just don't have a try bit. I've pulled it apart a bit too much. I just have to wedge something here. I'm thinking Lego. I'm just thinking what can withstand, because the heat is also coming from this corner. I believe that resolves the safety switch problem. I don't know what plastic this is, and I don't know what plastic this is, but they're both hard. Actually, this one's softer than Lego. Hey, damn good job. I also have copper contact that I'm just gonna make it a bit blingy. Complete. Oh my god, it looks way better on camera. Fantastic. What the fuck, Andy Samberg? Why'd you put behind another paywall? Man, why'd you put behind a second paywall? Why'd you put behind 10 paywalls? Fucking Sylvester Stallone did it too. Man, you guys, like, there is already one paywall here. I can't train. Ready. Okay, I need a break from this artwork. Plus I did it in my PJs and it's midnight. Lots of obstacles. I've improved in the shading and the sharp corners. I really don't like the shape of the pear. But different artwork now. I want to be in bed in an hour, so if I like waited for it to dry, did another round, it's chill painting time. I just figured out why my legs are so exhausted, because like with the fan, and I've got like all my paints on the ground, I have to squat like 50 times. That's a workout. Lol, this reminds me of Edvard Munch. I think he did the Scream on cardboard. I know he did many. It was either cardboard or wood. I remember looking at it and being like, it reminded me of uni for some reason, like this door where there was heaps of cardboard. That's irrelevant. I think I'm gonna wear this outfit because like I can move around and shit. And people aren't gonna look at me and be like, she's gonna school me. So it's unsuspecting. I like that. It might be a heels day if it's raining. And I think people seem to be on the impression that heels stop you from doing anything. Heels don't really stop me from doing anything except like moving. So if your foot is already like this, moving downwards. I was just preparing and I was like, oh no, I've got black boots that are really sweet. Because the acrylic is so damn yogurty, I have to change my tactic a bit. Because with the oils and I have time, like I would just do the whole background. I like that the edges between the background and the foreground are like defined when I do that. But it's turning out the opposite because the paint is so runny, it's not defining between each. So I'm gonna have to like, yes. New artwork this time. This looks fine. The original artwork has a hand in it. I have to cut that out just because like, I think where people go wrong in these competitions, people making lots of portraits and you need time to make a portrait look realistic or like figurative. So, no to the hand because it's something that humans recognize. Yeah. It needs a lot more tone in general. I needed a fresh canvas. I'm destroying this cardboard. I have preferences between my gesso and the white because the white's too transparent. It's not holding its color. I'm gonna put some gesso in a white tube for the actual competition. Oh, and I forgot about this guy because I was literally painting. I was like, oh, I need another brush in between these two, but I have one. One round because it's Mother's Day and I'm going out to hang out with my mum. Ready. I have reservations, but it's like, no. I know I'm gonna kick ass. Like, this is my fucking thing. Like, and I'm so competitive. But like, no. If it was tomorrow, I would have reservations. But I've got a whole nother like 5 days. All right. Plan. Sky. And then I'm gonna cut it off with the foreground. Leave space for the pear. No hand. I want to do the gradients as fine as possible on the first go so that later on I'm just adding things. Like I find with acrylic the gradient is hard to add later. I've improved in the sky. The object just doesn't look that great. The floor, I put way too much black. But the actual painting has got the light blue here, and I think I want to stick with that just because it's not contrasty enough. Something I learned at the end of this round is once it's dry, I can get a really wet brush and put a thin layer on top, and it doesn't really affect the layer below as long as it's like dry. So I'll turn up the heat to maximum until I get that point. But then I'll also need to put like gradients throughout it. It's a tricky balance. I'm gonna wipe it clean. I'm off. This isn't like a show up and whip out an artwork kind of activity. Like there are so many variables that I'm coming across, especially the whole like using acrylic. And I'm kind of thinking like, okay, with the shape of the pear, don't start the cowhide print on a corner because it's gonna look like a bubble, make it above or below. And then I was thinking like the first artwork, Unexpected, that just, I like it. Like for a simple artwork, it's just got so much to it. Whereas the second one, Fruits of My Labor, I was thinking like, because I'm cutting out the hand, like what is there to, of course there's a lot to the artwork, but there's a lot to go on. I have to work on gradients and then the clear, and then there was this song that came on and I was like, this is not an in the zone kind of song. This is a song that you just like bop to, like, well, it's 80s rock. It's better than bopping, but playlist is important. I'll try again later today. There's been an update. So there's been an update. The gist is we can now put an artwork up for sale. The size is smaller than I was expecting, which is awesome because you saw what I was practicing on. There's another round for winners, and to be honest, I really plan on winning. I'm working on this. There are monthly events? You mean, because there are monthly events? 18% commission. I'm gonna put that one up for sale because I love it. It's fantastic. It's not up for sale yet, but I'm just gonna put the price really high because it's an art show. Oh, also because I don't have to unwrap it from storage. Wait, should I put that one there? That would just be interesting. No, well, I'll think about it. I'm very sure this is 40 by 50, so I'll just flip it backwards and then like staple the cardboard into the back. Tomorrow. I'm exhausted from today, so I'll do one more round. I just gave my balcony frog a bit of a pet. Not on purpose. But I don't think it's a cane toad. I'm gonna wash my hands again. Okay. I was trying to turn off a switch. My stove switch is still on outside, but like it's induction and it's kind of safe. Just the fucking frog was sitting on it. I washed my hand. That's what Google said. Anyway, there's evidence in case something happens. It's on my phone. It's not a big difference because I plan on doing the edges as well. I just want to make sure that whoever buys it is just happy with the artwork. I took some brushes from Mum's too. She's also good at art. Oh, that's why. Okay, I needed separate brushes for light shades and dark shades because I kept mixing up the blacks and the whites and it was just destroying it. I filled this with gesso. I'm good to start. Today is headache painting. Dark, I'll put black, blue, red, yellow, white. Go up a bit, make sure I get the background. White in the middle, and then heater goes from fan to heat. That's my plan so far. And I'm gonna focus on taking it slow because I have no sense of time, but it seems to be working in my favor at this kind of activity. Damn, I didn't get the leaves in. I wasn't prepared. I didn't get the leaves in, but you can see I'm making excellent progress every single time. Okay. Tomorrow I'll do better. I've got lots of work to do. I haven't done my 6 hours yet today, so I probably won't get the 6 hours in. It's like 8 p.m., 8:30. Yeah. I'm on my way. By the way, these are the competitors. This guy's been doing art battles since 2023 and he just followed me, so this is probably my competition. I think I just made one a bit better than that, but we'll see. He seems like competition. What's this? What's going on here? Should you do that in 20 minutes? I'm just editing the footage. Does he think this is abstract? Oh my god, I hate people who use the word abstract. They just get a dictionary. Get a dictionary. Don't verse me. Yeah, this is competition. Threw together 2 fake canvases. 4 rounds each day, and I need to think of a third artwork. I'm just having a browse because I'm really curious how deep this competition runs. Like, yeah, so these are the highest. No, these are the last artworks in the 90 days. Highest auction values. Okay, so like the best ones go for about 300. That one's cute. I really like that one. And then top 100 contestants. How much money have you guys won? Okay, let's see the top one. These are good. This is 10. I guarantee Yana watches Bob Ross. Hey, what's up with the wires, man? Let's see your art. I feel like I definitely beat these guys. One was just great. Okay, Alton. Sure. I'll give this a good go. I have some sort of table. I don't actually have any tables, but I've got a coffee table. Good enough. Good enough. I would really want to, but like, I'm really feeling it in my thighs because of all this squatting. And I was looking at the videos, and they've got like tables that are about this high anyway. So I shouldn't work out harder than I need to because I don't really need to be doing that many squats. All right, I'm getting better with each round. I didn't execute the ground so well, and that little mess is from the previous artwork before. I'm starting to get my shit together. No mess, no mess. Just precautionary. Blue, green, white, blue-green mixture. White, green. It's okay. They both look kind of shit in general. I need to get better. I'm thinking round 1, round 2. We also need to take into account I'm painting on cardboard, and canvas has like a different. It's annoying. They're both annoying. I'm used to canvas at slow speeds. I'm hunting through my artworks for the third one. Oh, I want to show you this chick. She just followed me. She's a champion. This is spam. How do I get rid of you? Get lost. This chick. She is a champion. Here we go. A Sydney Art Battle champion. The thing is though, just I am not enjoying the style. And I know there's gonna be people out there who will vote for my kind of style. Like it's just prints. That's what it is. Here, let me just Google art print. It's this vibrant color expressionist that see it's like you just Google art prints and it just seems to be plastered with this style, vibrant expressionism. I've seen this one everywhere. This chick, she was like, "Isn't it fantastic?" I was like, "Yeah, it's a really well done print because it looks 3D." And I've seen it in so many places. And she's like, "It's not a print." And I was like, "It's a print." She's like, "No, these 2 girls came in a van." And I was like, "I'm sorry, they sold you a print." um, Yeah, I'm not a fan of that style. But hey, like she's a champion. And a lot of people seem to be doing like portraits. Well done. Okay, I just checked. I've got the certificate for this one. I've decided instead of bringing that one, which is an artwork that I love, everyone's gonna love that artwork. I want to bring one that's gonna be a hard sell because this one you really need to see it in person. It's just you really need to see it in person, which is why I think I'm gonna bring that one to the show. I think this artwork is so sweet, and I had no issue creating it. How long did this take? Like, not long. It was like a 2 hour artwork. Let's go here. Oh, it was a 4 hour artwork. And that was during my 80 and I was rushing. Okay. Um, I like this one. There was another one I like. To be frank though, like, even though sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm not sure about this artwork, I do like them all. Especially with time and perspective. So this is the one that I think would be interesting. Um, it'd be interesting. I don't know how I'll execute it. I don't know. It's no portrait and it's no animal. I see people are really like relying on portraits and animals and vibrant expressionism. Okay, I'll do the rabbit hole. I showed my friend. They look sloppy to me. They look really sloppy. I've got so much work to do. I love this cloud. And she was just wowed. She was like, "Were you just painting really fast?" I was like, "To be honest, I don't think so. I don't think so." The rabbit hole is next. I don't know if this is wow worthy enough. I'll do another one. I'll see how it works. I am consistently making the ground too dark. I think I need more contrast in all of them. I think I'll do the sky and then I'll make the silhouette for the bubbles and then I do the ground and I do the tree straight away. And that way I don't mess about later trying to like smudge it. I stopped it early. I think there's potential here. I want to try one more time. Okay. I am going to focus way too much on the background. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus way too much on the background because it really is 95% of the artwork. Much better. I've got to pick up the pace a bit because I didn't get the last ears and the bubbles and the water. I didn't in that one, but no. If Friday's warm, I like this one. I like this one. My hair will sit the same way because it's a day 2. This guy made a little baby. I can do better. Oh, but now that I've split that up, like I can really attack it and use 2 hands. And I'm thinking I might put the paint out instead of use a tube because it occupies 1 hand, but we'll see how the next few rounds go. I don't know about this one. It looks okay. I need to bring the white all the way down to the bottom next time. Or practice. It looks fine. was 200 bucks online? No, it was yeah, it was. I'm gonna do this one again because it needs lots of work. Okay, much better. Much better. If I had muted the sky more in that, less sky blue and more like water blue, that would have, and then more black. It's missing contrast. I'm on my way though. I'm getting there. This guy. Better. I'll do better tomorrow. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I rage quit on the fancy length of the brushes. I just don't have time for that shit. This one was so jarring to cut. If you remember my canvas hunt, I finally sold the roll. I finally sold the roll of canvas yesterday. So I went and I dropped it off because I was like, get rid of the damn roll. I'm not jinxing this, no. So I drove it to the guy and he's an artist and we were just like chit-chatting about art, and then I brought up the art battle and he was like, oh yeah, I've been in those. And then he was talking about how his friend's gonna verse on Thursday, and he's gonna be there, and then but he was like, oh yeah, people get invited to that, and I was like, shit, like they invited the good people, like oh, I feel a little bit ambushed, but okay, I'm skilled. Yeah, and then I was asking about like things, and he was like, yeah, the general gist I got, like he thinks he's just speculating, and he thinks that sometimes they make a different artwork win because they need variety, and it's like you saw the other day, I was like, it's all expressionist and vibrant colors and all portraits, which kind of sets me apart from the pack, but I was like, damn, I really want like a raw competition. I also might be taking this competition too seriously, but I'm very competitive because I looked at like, cause now I'm following Art Battle and the people are commenting, and this chick was like, I'm excited to like catch up with you guys again. I'm gonna make something gruesome, I think she said. And I'm here like, I'm gonna school you guys. Yeah, also he said the monthly competitions, the prize money is only about 200 bucks. But as I think about it, I'm like, is it though? If these people got invited back to do this specific competition, perhaps there are ones where like the more elite people, I don't know, I'm thinking deeply. I'm gonna do another round. I've pimped out my easel further. That's how it should sit. These manufacturers don't know what they're doing. Okay. I need more contrast. Ready. I think I'm gonna put like just one tiny branch. One tiny branch. Yeah, just do more. I want to put boats in here too. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm only going to practice these two until Friday, and then after Friday, then I'll practice the next one. Okay. More contrast. White boats.
Wow, incredible!
Hello. Look what I did in 20 minutes. Next. Okay, good. I lost one of that brush that I cut today. I was like, where the fuck's my brush? Um, shadows? Shadows make the artwork. Shadows. I'm also kind of thinking at this point, I'm kind of just schooling regular people too. Just, my friend was like, I couldn't do that in a month, and she was talking about one I did a few days ago. I just need to get a little bit better. I just, like, if I could just summon the universe to just, make me just a little bit better. I think I'm in the bag. I'm coming home with $1,000 next week. If this guy's doing the same thing as me, like putting an artwork that's hard to sell, yeah. This whole thing where people are making abstract artworks and calling it the beach, we've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it. I like number 8. Can we go now? Oh, I wasn't going to expect. No, don't do it. Is someone painting? No, no, no. Oh, it's hard to tell. I like number 8. Number 8. Oh, I just went scanning around for prices, and I was like, I don't think these people are famous enough to be pricing them that high. Like mine's at 1,000. It's just over 1,000. Oops. Okay, this one is 3,600. I hate that we have the same career. Honestly, I don't think you're famous enough to have it at that price. Let's see. Oh, Grace, she's on Bluethumb. Or maybe she is. 48,000 followers. Okay. Sure. Yay. Price it at that. Sure. Wait a second. I know, like, people are always talking about, like, buying followers and, like, I have 10K, so I have been accused of it, but you guys see I'm broke all the time. Like, why the fuck would I buy followers? But I think that's what's going on here because I have, well, now I have less than 10K followers because I just don't care about Instagram anymore. And no one's liked it. And it's like, two people. One of them was her. Yeah, there's something sus going on here. Something sus going on here. I think I just cheated the game. So potentially, if this sells for 1,030, then I get my 800. I think that's because if I'd gone into the show, I was worried that I would just break even, as in no money and less artworks. But this is way better. This is way better. Time to art battle. Good contrast. I messed up the shape of the pear. Next round. I want to wash my brushes because, like, it gets filled with paint. You can't fully get it out. So then the paint goes everywhere around the house and I just can't be fucked. Wait a second. I have to go disarm a bomb. Okay. I had time in that one. I had time. Like, there was a boat under this, and I was like, that doesn't sit right. So I put a leaf, put the boat up here. Good. Okay. Second last practice round. I think I'll do this for the second artwork, but I need to get it right. And I will get it right. I need to get it right now. Almost there. More white. More white. Done. I think I've got like a standard now. It's competition day. It's competition day. It's competition day. I'm just gonna do this one twice because I don't think I've perfected it. I think that one's good enough. I'm gonna do that in round one. And this white here, I found it really annoying because it's opaque, but I just smudged some extra white here. I was like, oh, it's too not opaque. I know the word for that. Testing. Look at all this shade I've got. Making my hair extra curly. Brunch. Creamed honey, everybody. I'm full and I'm enjoying this, and I was like, fuck yeah, I've got a secret crepe. I didn't see that. I'll be eating all of it. Good. I signed it. I need to do the boats earlier and not the black parts of the boats first. Otherwise, good. Okay. No rushing. Good. I figured out a shortcut on this very last round, which is like majestic. As I do this part, I then cut in here because I do the shading for that separately anyway. So I do that and then it saves me like, I don't know, 3 minutes? I had time. There's no way the chick with the fluffy thing on her head's gonna beat me. Look at this. I look adorable. Excellent. Good to go. Not really. I've got like 10 minutes and I've got a lot of shit to do. Artwork's nearly ready. Artwork is ready. I'm not giving the certificate because I want to give the brochure with the artwork, and whoever buys it, it's gonna give me a reason to be like, fuck yeah, I can figure out their name and give the brochure. Oh. We need insurance for this one. This is flimsy.
If you're on the other carpet, please make sure you're moving. Thank you very much, Vanessa, Claire, and Emma. Feel free to get clear.
That one. Fuck, I don't know which one the other one was. Was it that one? That one, for sure. Do you know which ones were round one?
That one?
That one? Yep.
That one.
That one. And the end one. Oh, wet. Oh, have you guys voted?
Yeah.
Who'd you vote for?
Nels boss.
Ah, nepotism. These are paintings. These are actual paintings. These are paintings. When I get a mansion, this would be really cool to have.
Okay, the first person to get through the round is Vanessa T. Stefanova. Congratulations. That's 2 minutes and 18 seconds. 11 seconds. 10, 9, 8. You'll get a text message if you're the winning bidder.
But yeah, I won. I need to eat and I need to chill. It's not cockiness if you're skilled and you actually win. So I aim to win on Sunday. That's it for now. I need to chill. Straight into it. I'll do 6 rounds today. Yep. Okay, improvements are in time management. I was all over the place. Plus, it's like 11 a.m. Next. Ready. Damn. This has nothing to do with any of my videos, but I'm just inserting it here because, like, this is what else I'm doing today besides training. A gallery bought my artwork. This happened once before, and I think maybe I'm in the system now, like the art bubble. So they might buy it and then resell it, and then because I'm trying to make my brochure. I'm like, what do I do I write the art gallery's name? What the fuck do I put here? Now I'm presented with the whole like, okay, people are gonna resell my art. Who gets the brochure? I guess maybe the brochure is exclusive to the people who buy directly from me. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do this. It's exclusive, except with these weird exceptions where the gallery buys it from me. Uh-huh. I'm just pausing for a moment to give you the ultimate behind the scenes on last night, like the shit that I just didn't record. So that announcement, after the first round, that was reenacted. Yeah, okay, it's recording. I'm good.
Okay, wait. So we have the winners here now. This is the first time we're doing this.
Wait. Is it recording? How does it work?
It's already recording.
Oh, it's recording.
Do a landscape. I need a landscape. Because I don't know what I was doing. I was just messing about, I guess. And they were like, Vanessa, the second round. And I was like, I didn't record it. Can we do it again? So even the crowd played in and like, you didn't get to see the real one, but they did a good job. Yeah, and then they announced the final for Sunday and the same shit happened. I was like, I didn't record it because I was in the bathroom washing my brushes. So I ran back and I was like, they didn't wait for me. Like, I guess I didn't get in. So I thought that, and then I didn't have my camera out and I was like, can we do it again? And they were like, no. So we didn't do it again. Oh, and then the round, so the artworks for a moment. So they both sold, which is awesome. The first one sold on 1 bid maybe, and the second one on 4 bids maybe. I tried looking, I can't find them. And this other chick, she had 14 bids on it, but also she had loads of nepotism going on. Like, there were total strangers just coming up to me the whole time. They were like, your artwork was sick. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. Like, strangers, like people that I just don't know. And I was like, did you vote to like all of them? And a few of them were like, no, we had to vote for our teacher. And then I responded each time, I was like, nepotism. We seriously need to cut that out. Like, my career would have taken off by now if nepotism didn't exist. So there's that. And then, oh, I want to talk about like the guy who bought the first artwork for a moment. So this guy loved it. He absolutely loved the artwork. It was fantastic. Like, he ran into me a few times and he was like, it's fantastic. He's like, I'm waiting till the last minute to bid it. And I was like, this is excellent. So he's a writer, and this is his book. My Wolfgang got to know him, and that's how I know. So I'm just gonna plug that for a moment. Sorry if you didn't want the publicity. And yeah, so he was like, oh, can you sign it? I was like, oh, I did a rough job signing, but I'll sign it again. And because he loved it so much, I'm just gonna give him a certificate. And so a little backstory on his last few days. His mum's been in hospital and he's having a really shit time. So his friends were like, hey, come out with us tonight. So he did, and he ended up just having fun, and he just loved the artwork. And I was like, oh, he looked genuinely happy. And it's like, that's art. That is, even though I didn't spend long on it, the fact that he just loved it so much, that's art. And then the second guy came by and he took a photo and it was just epic. Oh, and then like, you know, like in the movies when there's a countdown and they're like 10, 9, I got the black and I did like a little shadow of the boat at the end. And then as I pulled my hand away, I don't know what happened, big blur, so 2 drops of primary blue just blotted on the white next to the pair, and I was just like, I stopped and I was like, fuck. So I like put my hands in the water and then I looked at my fingers. I was like, which one doesn't have paint? Because I do that shit all the time. And it was like just my pinky. So I was like, and then I kind of fixed it. I didn't really, and I was just like, guys, on the last second, like it totally screwed me over. And then they announced the winner, and that was totally cool. And then the guy was like, you can buy your own artwork. And I was like, why would I do that? But now, like when I was painting this morning, I was like, oh, that's what people are probably buying it so that they can resell it later. But it's like, I've got so many artworks that are like, I just love. So I just, no, it can't be fucked. I forgot something. Did I forget something? Training time. I was about to start and then I went on like the biggest thought tangent. I was like, it's hard to hear my music there. And then I was thinking about how there's people around you and like how they walk slowly. And then, because, you know, I always run everywhere and like I'm a Gemini, so Mercury is my ruling planet. And then because it was like a circle, like I just wanted to go faster than everyone else. So I went on the inner side and then just kind of like really fast walked around it. And I was like, I'm such a Mercury. Next round. getting much closer. Okay, so I turn up the heat and make sure it's dry before I do the bubbles. Much closer. I stumbled on the rabbits. Next. Close. Very close. I think it's funny how this guy looks like he's got feet. Very close. She calls it support. I call it nepotism. I know, I am very, very mean to other artists, and it's kind of like I'm sorry because I know you're like a human that's like nice in general, but I'm not because it's like I don't have 500 friends to invite to like vote for me. It's kind of like cheating, and then like when I think of when people like do scribbles and then call it abstract, I'm like that's cheating too. Like 90% of abstract art is shit. 10% is good, and it's usually with concept and motive, and I could not sit and have coffee with another artist. I just couldn't do it. But it's like, I'm sure they're great people in general. I'm sure they are. By the way, when it's dead silent like this, I do have noise on in the background, but I just pause it because of what's it called? Copyright? Okay. This is wait. Oh, I have to. Okay, I'll put the photos on the screen. These are my two competitors. Okay, I've got to start acing them now. Okay, I'm doing the bubbles simultaneously with the water now, and it's working. I need to spread it out. Oh, you can't see it. I was like, why the fuck is this sparking? A strand of hair fell in it. I was like, something, I was like, debris? But I was like, no, it's a new jumper. Hair fell in it. Next. Okay, I fit everything in. I put extra. I tried putting like dark shadows on the bubbles, but it looks messy. So instead of that, I need to focus on the ground a bit more. But I fit it all in. Battle day. I'm gonna kick some ass. It's early to be training. It's 10:30, but I wanna get it done early. Competition day. Now I remember, because I want my brushes to dry. This one's really annoying when wet. Let me flip this. Can do a much better job. I'm excited to paint, but I'm sad it'll be over in 20 minutes. Damn, very unfinished. Alright, last practice. I can do it. I finished with minutes to spare. How much time do I have left? I have so much time. I'm done. I was just fucking around by the end. Okay, I need to replicate that. God damn, that looks so ugly. How do I? No time. Good enough. Time to go get $1,000 bucks. Damn it, I'm parked next to the Psycho. Gotta record my car first. Sign is there. Psycho's not there. Sorry.
We now have 6 minutes and 48 seconds left on the.
Oh, such good timing. Okay, competition. I think that's the competition. And that one. I've got this. We've got this, Casey.
Blame it on the stolen planners, everybody.
Where's Natalie go?
Her work is like little metaphors of her experiences, perceptions, and all thoughts. Vanessa paints with oils very fast and with skill. As we can see it happening now. Good job there. Easel number 3 makes them herself a fusion of East and West, a mishmash of traditional mediums and experimental techniques. The synergy that comes from embracing perfection and imperfection. Good luck, you four. We now have 12 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock. Make sure you're moving around the other car. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. We're getting close to the winner of $1,000. 8 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock. Seconds left on the clock. Yes, you'll get it and you'll say. Brushes down! Perfect timing for the microphone to turn back on. Let me just double check that I read the name properly. I don't want to call out the wrong one. Find out later.
Oh dear, okay.
Drum roll, please, everybody.
See, drum roll.
The winner of our battle here at the other after is Class Bunny!
Can't believe I lost to a bunch of fish. The portrait of my sadness and I have returned. I love that artwork. I think it's so funny. Losers. We've returned losers. But okay, so this is kind of how it went. Ultimate behind the scenes, no footage. So the fan kept cutting out during the competition, and so it cut out 3 times. But it's like I have my skill together with this acrylic by now, so I still managed to get the artwork like sorted, and I was like, hey, my fan's out. And then like when they fixed it, I was like, all good. And at the end, I went to the DJ. I was like, hey, sorry, like it cut out, like all our power cut out. Like I don't know if it was me overloading it, like the mic was also connected and all these other things. So I said sorry, and he just gave me a deadpan look back. He didn't. I was like, does he speak English? So I was just like, I walked off and went to go like do my thing. And then later on, Mum was like, yeah, he unplugged it. I was like, what a fucking bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's your problem? Like, people are here to see the competition. They're not here for the music, man. But even though the music is a huge part of it, play nice. Yeah. So there was a few moments where I was like, guys, I'm broke. Vote for your favorite artwork. I don't know how many people that women had there, but so I went and saw the artists, and I was like, did you make any sales? Like the ones with stalls, and they were like, nope. One chick made a few little ones. I was like, I'm so proud of you. Like, I'm so happy for you. Like, congratulations. The cool ones did not. There were so many great artworks there. Like, the really good selection. And then, so this woman just randomly, she was near me and she goes, I love that artwork. And I was like, oh my God, me too. She's like, you reckon? And I was like, yeah, it's so great. And then I walked off. Yeah, and then I had the QR code on my back, and then Luke was like, and she's got like a QR code on her back. Apparently, my hair was covering it, and some chick was like, hey, because I was scanning to vote, and she's like, hey, I just want to see the QR code. I was like, oh yeah, go ahead, because my phone's really slow. And she's like, no, the one on your back. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. So a little bit of good publicity there. I'm definitely disappointed. I put a lot of work into that, you see, and I think you saw at the beginning of the week my acrylic game was shit. And so the amount of progress I made in a week, I think, is just fantastic. My technical skills was great. I just didn't win over the crowd with this one, and it's such a shame. And I could really have gone with $1,000. Like I could really do with that. But I have this theory that like poor people don't win the lotto. Like they kind of do, and then they spend it all. It's like because the universe has a balance. So it's like if this woman, she's running classes, she's got all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I don't think $1,000 would make a difference to her, but it would make a difference to me. So it's like the universe is just not ready for that kind of activity. So, but I've been assigned my next mission. So I'm moving on. I've got other shit to do. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. I'll only be entering if the prize money's worth it. I just learnt something. I just learnt that you can see the votes. This is the blue is obviously the votes. And then there's a dark purple and a light purple. And because I didn't know to tell people online that they could vote, like I guess I knew, but I just didn't really like do it. So my friend sent it to her family, and those are probably the votes there. I'm just putting puzzle pieces together because my friend mentioned something today. And I'm like, oh, the chick I lost to, she didn't win the room at all. I don't even know if this is her. Oh, yes. My friend told me that she went and told. Oh, yeah, good fish. Wait a second. I'll start recording again when I find it. I found what my friend was talking about. I did go onto Instagram just once, and I was like, hey, there's an art battle going on. Vote for your favorite artwork. I did a terrible job at explaining to Instagram what I'm up to. So I'm in an art battle. I'm in the finals tomorrow, and you make an artwork in 20 minutes. Yes, you make an artwork in 20 minutes. And if you want to, like, okay, so go to the place tomorrow by 4 p.m. If you feel like it, if you have time, if you're someone in Sydney. It's at White Bay Cruise Terminal, and it's really hard to find. I got pretty lost, so you go to a roundabout, and then you just follow the signs. Yeah, and then you vote. You can bid for the artworks. I'm pretty sure you can bid remotely as well. You can vote remotely as well if you like the artworks. That's worth 10% of a vote if you do it remotely. So like, go and see it. It's at the other art fair where you can see all this cool art as well. But I think it gets a bit grey when you start saying vote for me. It gets a bit grey. And this is so keep this in mind when the results come out. I hope the results come out. She really promoted it a lot, which is really good for Art Battle. Come join me at Sydney. My cat wants sardines for dinner. Yeah, I would love a good dinner too, you know? Just I don't have a cat, but I would like a good dinner. Yeah, come down to support me, cheer me on, register around 3 p.m. Australian time. You can vote from anywhere in the world. So she's really rallying an online crowd here. And I just didn't do that. Come support me at my big one in person. If you can't make it, register to vote. Support me from home, registering to vote. Come support me or vote online. So I'm not saying it's bad to like tell people to support your art career because I think everyone should be much more supportive of artists. But I think it was very implied. Don't look at the other contestants, just vote. And we'll see when the results come out. Luke sent me an email because I was just like, thank you. A lot of people did public thank yous, and I know I look like a dick not saying thank you publicly, but I'd prefer to just do it directly to the people. Art Battle did a fantastic job. The people running it did great. Like, I think they worked really hard and they were all exhausted. So recognize them, rewind the video, and then go be like, damn, they are working hard. So the votes, this is the breakdown. So like, these people just work for Art Battle. Art Battle's a system. So it's like once you enter the game, you agree to these votes. So the way it works is we're going to ignore the yellow votes. And later on when the results are up, I really want to like figure out what's going on. So the blue is people who have just voted for the first time kind of thing and in person. All the yellow ones are online. And the dark purple, I think, was like artists and their friends, and that's worth 2.5 votes. So if you imagine like you're running a marathon, but you're running it for the first time, and the other people that you're versing, like they've got a handicap because they've been versing for a while. So it's like every step you take, their lap is shortened by an extra step and a half. So I want to like see the weight of the votes of people actually there, because I kind of think that I don't think I did that bad. I think, you know what, to be frank, what's in my head is I think I won. Like that's just what I'm thinking right now. Like, but like I didn't win the money, but my art is fucking sick. Like maybe I'm a sore loser. We'll see. Well, I want to see the results. Oh, I didn't even break down this arithmetic I was doing on my run. So, okay, so hypothetical situation, totally hypothetical. By the way, stats are like the easiest way to present information, like false information, and have people believe it. Like COVID, they haven't declared the stats on the deaths since 2021. It's 2024. Like I'm making a painting on it, and I think it's pronounced Gocklin, the Mars effect. Those like the Skeptic Society, they really warped the statistics, and then like recently, just a few years ago, when they were talking about the percentage of gold, like stats are the easiest way to present false information and look real, because you just say, oh, we did this study, but you do it on the wrong thing. So that's where I'm going at. So say there was definitely like 100 people in the room, at least. So say 70% of them, so 70 people are new or something, and I win over all their votes. So I win over all their votes. Then my opponent only has to win 30 votes of people who have returned before. So that way that tally ends up to 75 and they technically win. But it's like, you didn't win the room though. Like you didn't win the room. So that's why I'm so interested in the votes. All right, I'm sharing this video in a few days, so it's time to share what I've got. So I asked twice for them to share the finale results and they just didn't. And then I looked at the website because they've had heaps of competitions since, and there's no WordPress limitations for stopping them from uploading the actual results. There's 18 bar graphs and there's 18 artworks, so votes per artwork. So I guess there was no issue putting them on the website in case there was some WordPress limitations. So they just did it. When I went into the competition, I was like, I knew that the votes were skewed, but I didn't fully understand how skewed they were. So it's not like they didn't disclose it. Like they were saying it all the time, like the entire time. So it's like, okay, that's what I entered into. Like when they said the artist votes were 2.5, I thought it was just the artists competing, and like they did say competing artists, but I didn't understand that it meant if someone finished their round, like all the artists in the room, so you just had to go and make friends, and like the votes are heaps skewed. Okay, so my spreadsheet, I've split it up. Oh, I didn't even mention this. Okay, so the way I found out that the votes were, and the way I found out on the WordPress website, is you just click inspect and then you go here, you find the section. Depending on which one it is, like this one adds up to 100 because says 100 there. And you've got your data vote factor and then the logs, which is the amount of votes. And then this is how they're broken down. So if we go to my spreadsheet, I'm here, so you write your vote factor, and then here, and I did some calculations that look like that, and then some more calculations here. So these are all the percentages, which like these are calculated, but they match these numbers here, so that's how I know it's correct. And then if it says 100, then it'll be 100. Some of them don't say 100. And then I subtracted it and I rounded it. For some reason, they're not whole numbers. And then that's how you tell how many online votes there are. The actual graph, like this really didn't take that long. I know it sounds like I'm just being like, I'm really focusing on this, but it really didn't take long. And the orange graphs are the ones that include the online votes, and I've made all the votes equal 1. So the 0.35 online votes, they go up to 1 weight, and the 2.5, like anything above 1, it goes down to 1. And the green ones are excluding the online votes. So on the online votes, I won by percentage of the crowd votes. On the points, I came 3rd, but also remember, like, here I am being a sore loser. So if I played on a Thursday, I think I played on a Thursday. I don't fully recall. No, I think I played on a Friday. So the Thursday crowd would be different to a Friday crowd, which is, if I played on a Friday, that's actually kind of cool because I won 49% of the crowd consistently in the 2 that were actually disclosed. Jacinta is a very popular lady. She got 38 online votes, and to give you like a gauge of the online votes, Natalie got on an average of 14 online votes. Class Bunny got an average of 11.5 online votes. I got 3, and that was kind of like the rest of people's average. They got like 1 or 0 online votes. So Jacinta really skewed it in her favor, but it didn't, I don't think it pushed her over the edge to get to the next round, which is a shame for her. John got none. Oh, and Claire's votes, like I was trying to keep quiet which artist was the one who was telling all their students to vote, but it's just going to be clear in these graphs. So you can see between the first round and the second round, her like votes just dropped dramatically. So I'm kind of thinking, like, did me going around telling people it was nepotism, like, did that, I'm sorry. So if we go into the next spreadsheet part where I exclude the online votes, John won by points, I won by percentage, 49%. And the finalists, I wouldn't have been able to gauge who the actual finalists would have been because the votes were so skewed. Like they were being skewed from round 1. If there was no change in order from round 1 to round 2, and the change in order only happened between round 2 and round 3, then I would have been like, okay, these were the people that I was actually meant to verse, but there's no telling. So the finale, if we include the online votes, I come second to Natalie with her 18 online votes. I win by the in-person ones by percent and points. I just think it's incredibly sus that Class Bunny won. I think it's incredibly sus because she wasn't up there with John and Natalie and me. She was just like scoring like 20 to 18% of the crowd votes. So my conclusion is I think the organizers, like the people running it, they were great. But the organizers of the art battle who saw the results and who won the money, I think that they're hiding something from someone in the finale. So yeah, I think John and Natalie would have been some competition for me. It would have been great if I could verse them and not have any skewed votes. But That's it. I'm left like disheartened on this because they didn't share the final results, and now it's like now that I've made a video pointing it out, I don't trust any results that would come out after anyone's seen the video. So yeah, it was a fun competition. I really, really, really want it to be like an honest competition. It's just not, which is a real shame. It's just not fair being an artist, and that's that.
Let me just double check that I read the name properly. I don't want to call out the wrong one. Find out later.
Oh dear. Okay. Excellent, you stuck around. I'm so grateful. Maybe click like so that YouTube knows to share the video. My goal here isn't to like build a YouTube. I thought monetizing would be good, but nah, the goal is so that other people see it and they go, oh, okay, I'm interested in buying some art, and then seeing the artworks and then seeing the descriptions on the artworks and then ending up having one just like this in their own home. And you know, when your mind wanders, that's my goal. So if you could help me out with my goal by liking the video, I'd totally appreciate that. Wolfpack, I shared this video to Patreon a year ago.